So continuing with our core series, we started off with the plank exercise, and right now we're going to do crunches, right, Ben? How's this going to work?
So the crunch is just quite simply lying on the floor, but very differently from something like the plank, for example, where you're trying to maintain rigidity and not actually any movement because you're staying so still and stable. This actually works your rectus abdominis, so the muscles down the middle that everyone calls their abs. This is going to work them through their contracting range. Their job is to kind of stop you from falling over that way. Whenever you're just walking around, they hold you upright. So we're going to make them really do their job through this movement. What I want you to do is bend your knees, please. Cool. So what that does is it just kind of takes the load off the spine. If you try and put your knees straight and sit up from there, you're going to end up loading the lower back quite a lot in that process. If you lie back down and bend your knees, that's going to be neutralized. So from here, there's a platitude of things that you could do with your hands. Whether you want to have them on the side of your head, whether you want to have them across your chest, whether you want to have them extended out in front of you, it doesn't make any difference. The only thing that you really want to be focusing on is not having them here pulling your chin downwards. We want there to be no movement at the hip and no movement at the neck. We want all the movement to be through your spine itself. So if you do a crunch and come upwards, yeah. Okay, that'll do. Because once you get past this point, right, so come up a bit more, that's your abs. After here, as soon as you start reducing this angle, you're actually working your hip flexors. But the abs themselves are involved in the spine curling, not bringing your hips closed. Yeah, so put your hands wherever you want, and just try and basically think about bringing your rib cage to your hips. So that's just that curl upwards. So come up. Yeah, and down. Don't try and get your back off the floor. It doesn't this back off the floor.
Yeah.
Keep this back can stay down. You're trying to bring your shoulders off the floor. So come up. That's it. If that's as far as you can go, then that's fine.
Right.
You don't need to come any higher off the floor.
Okay.
Lie there and just curl up as far as you can without doing anything. There. Now if you go back down and then you come up again, slowly, no momentum. Good. And then lie back down. So you're just trying to bring your shoulders, come up a little bit more. That's it. Good, and then back down. Come up again, and just shortening this movement, and then back down. Right, perfect. So if I was to show you someone doing that who's got a lot of practice in it, for example, myself, from here, I can come up to about there to crunch my abs. So I can get a little bit further, just because I've done quite a few of them, and I'm a little bit stronger through here. If all you can do is what Reem was doing at the moment, which is kind of coming up to here, that's fine. If you've got 2 weeks of lockdown, then you'll probably start here and slowly be able to come further and further. The key is that you just don't do that in order to get yourself up.
Which is what I did initially.
Well, it's tempting, right? Because you feel like you should get there.
Right.
But in reality, you just like with anything, failure is your inability to maintain form. So you just want to come up to this point. If that's as far as you can get, then you try and stay there, keep that contraction, and then come back down. And then come up again, stay contracted, and come back down. But the key is focusing on not this changing, because that's your hips, and not this changing, because that's your neck.
So can you do that and come up? So just keep your chin steady.
You could, but I don't feel like that's great for someone's neck.
Oh, right,
If that's an issue, sometimes what people will do is put their fists under their chin, if they're tempted, because it means that they can rest their chin on their knuckles, come up and come down. So if you find yourself doing this every time, just put a doorstop in there, rest them like so, come up and come down. But we're really trying to focus on the rectus abdominis. Now, let's look at potentially an advanced technique for you. If you might find this a little bit tricky, we can give it a go, but if someone's got a pillow in their house and they want to work their abs through complete extension, they could lie on this. So once you've laid on this, you're no longer starting from neutral, you're starting extended. So again, a Bosu in a gym or in a house, a pillow will just be enough to extend you a little bit, and now you can go further through your range because you have to extend further back on the way down. So you're having to just do an extra degree or two before you can get up to this position. But I wouldn't really recommend that for someone who's struggling to do the flat one.
Right.
This is just a progression for someone who finds the flat ones a little bit too easy and wants to really get full range through their abs. It's quite an awkward place to stay. That's a wrap.